What is up, ladies and germs? Welcome back for another video. I am MTG Flux. If you guys like the things that we do here, please like, comment, and subscribe. We got some natural lighting today, so let me know how the vibes are. All right, so we're going to crank this new Secrets of Strixhaven off with a sealed pool as we get the bundle and we can see what we can really accrue with just getting used to the cards. It's a good place to be. And so, yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to pick Prismari because that's a thing that I do. Because you get to pick your school because it's Strixhaven split up between different factions such as like Prismari is it Silver Quill is Orzhov, and Quandrix is Simic, and then Witherbloom is Golgari, and then whatever the Lorehold is Boros. So between those, I like Izzet. That's what I want to do. So that's what we're going to do. All right. Traumatic Critique is a nice, strong card. You could basically draw 2 cards and then discard if you X equals 0, or you can just and you can make X being bigger to deal damage to any target. The Zafei and the Tempests basically makes you cast spells for free, which is also pretty good with Splatter Technique. And Brotherhood N. So these Strixhaven decks are going to have cards that more or less they have a slot, and it's the Mystical Archive slot. So there's going to be cards that come back from there, and yeah, it's pretty cool. And so we got a Brotherhood End in there. The Dawning Archaic. The spell costs 1 less for each other instant or sorcery card in your graveyard. Now that could be pretty good in our deck if we're looking Prismari. Whenever it attacks, you may cast target instant or sorcery from your graveyard without paying its mana cost. The spell would be put into your graveyard. Exile instead. Blah, blah, blah. Cool. Arc of Hunger is pretty good. Whenever one or more cards leave your graveyard, this deals 1 damage to each opponent, and you gain 1 life. And you can tap, mill a card. You may play that card this turn. So it's basically tap, draw a card. Pretty good. Practice Offense. Put 1/1, counter each creature target player controls. Target creature gains your choice of double strike or lifelink until end of turn. It also has flashback 2, which is kind of cute because it costs 3 and then flashback 2. That is practiced. That's what practice does. It gets better, right? I see the flavor there. Cool. So I got a couple sweepers. Like this may be a really good spell deck. So let's see what we got. Flow State, pretty strong, uncommon. Look at the top 3 cards of your library, put 1 of them in your hand, and the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. If there's an instant or sorcery card in your graveyard, instant and a sorcery card in your graveyard, instead put 2 of them into your hand, and the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. Pretty strong. Yep, let's start there. And a blue. Spend this mana only cast instant or sorcery spells. That's a maybe. And I do like Muse Seeker, Opus. Whenever you cast instant or sorcery spell, draw a card, then discard a card unless you have 5 or more mana spent to cast that spell. Sure, I have 2 of them. That's pretty strong. All right, so there's a mechanic called Prepared, and Prepared is going to be basically you have your creature here, and this creature enters Prepared. It needs to be prepared to then cast the spell on the other side of the card. It's like reverse adventure in that mechanic. So that's pretty cool. And Vibrant Idea for 5 mana, draw 2 cards. Okay, not really thrilled about that. Run Behind can be a fine card. I do like Home Sickness. Draws 2 cards, tap up the 2 target creature, put a stun counter on each of them. Pretty nice, especially when we're trying to go big with spells. Procrastinate seems like a nice place to do. Locust Spray, -1/-1 as we get into black. Careful Study, draw 2 cards, then discard 2 cards. I don't know about this. I don't know about the creatures that I want in this deck. So black's looking really thin. So you just have a little raised dead on this creature is fine. Repartee is the mechanic. Whenever you cast an instant sorcery spell that targets a creature, theirs or yours, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. All right. Not really. I do kind of like the Goblin Glassrite. It's just it does trigger Opus very easily and kind of ramps you. So not terrible. Living History. Whenever this enchantment enters, create a 2/2 red and white spirit token. Whenever you attack, if a card left your graveyard this turn, targeted attacking creature gets +2/+0. That's fine, but whatever. Thunder Drum Soloist. Whenever you cast any sort of sorcery spell, this creature deals 1 damage to each opponent. If 5 mana or more was spent to cast a spell, the creature deals 3 mana instead. Maybe. Brotherhood and yep, get in my deck. Rabble Rouser. Rubble Rouser, I'm sorry, is a consideration. That's fine. Unsubtle Mockeries, strong card. We got 2 of these. 4/3 tramples. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. If 5 or more mana was spent, put 2 1/1 counters on this creature instead. Okay. Green, we got Royal Treatment, 2 of them actually. Some protection spells. Sacrifice 2 lands, search a library for 4 basic lands, and put them onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. Just a ramp spell, probably for the converged decks. The converged decks is like the domain kind of thing, so you get benefit for how many colors used to cast whatever. All right, got 3 summits. That's pretty good. Wow. Got 3 elemental mascots, a Skywell. I mean, this is from those other packs. I'm going to take the Prismari Charm. Sonar's pretty strong. Stress Stream. Deals 5 damage to up to 1 target creature. Look at the top 2 cards of your library. Put one of those cards in your hand and the others on the bottom of your library in any order. Rapturous Moment. Draw 3 cards, discard 2 cards, and float 5 mana. Pretty good. I have 3 Visionary Dances. That's hilarious. This with the Tempests, pretty strong. All right, so I guess I do want a Skywhale. How many of... Let's just put them all in for now. We'll make our cuts as need be. Yeah, I think I'm playing the Archaic. I think it's just going to be strong. Front to back. All right. The thing is, what am I missing? I'm not really looking for these. All right. Procrastinate. I think I can leave for now. We may cut it. I mean, probably cut it. We'll see. Hydro Channeler, I think, can go away. The Goblin Glassrites can go. I don't think this is what this deck is doing. I think it's doing bigger and badder things. So the Soloist can probably go. Sonar is, I think, a better ramp than the other guy. Use Seeker, maybe. Quick Study. Rubble Rouser doesn't seem quite us. So I don't think I want all these mascots. Do I want that over the Stadium Title Mage? Enters, you may draw a card. If you do, discard a card. I mean, not really. I'd rather have spell payoffs or spells. I mean, like, these are pretty strong, right? Am I crazy for thinking that? Maybe 3 of these Visionary Dance is just not it. But I do like cards like this. This reminds me of old Strixhaven, very much so. Plus, you could just tap 2, discard this card, look at the top 2 cards of your library, put one of them in your hand and the other into your graveyard. Like, that seems pretty strong. Looking for a cut here. Down to 8 creatures. Maybe it's just a mascot. Yeah. This seems cool. Good fixing, good top end. How do we win? Probably the Visionary Dances, or the Dawning Archaic, or Zafe. Yeah, this seems fun. Let's get in there. Prismari. Let's see how this goes. I played Prismari in my pre-release, and it was awesome. It felt like a storm deck. It was just pretty cool, pretty good. This hand seems applicable. Tap land go. Okay, we'll play Muse Seeker. Two, one, flying haste. This is fine. I will attack. Discard a card, draw a card. What is this? Let's just put that away for now. Then draw, then let's get rid of the tapped land. Seems fine. We're looking fine on our color splits. That's funny. Yeah, Skywell seems fine here. One or more creature leave your graveyard becomes prepared. Alright, so put a counter on a creature you control. That is fine. Go ahead and do this. I think this is... Oh, I should have got the tap land. Pay attention. Pay attention. Sure. 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 This is the most aggressive I've seen these Lorehold decks do, so I mean, like, they're doing their thing. Don't like that. I'm gonna bounce a token. Draw a discard. I think we gotta do something like that. Take 9. I think we just go ahead and do this. And that's almost really good. This can cast these two, so it's probably homesickness. We're probably jumping here. Oh yeah, trample, pretty good. Did I give it trample too? I just did. 9, yeah, we're just dead. Boo! I mean, we were starting to stabilize, which, like, that was cool. But, yep. And we were a land away from the archaic. They did, I don't think the Lorehold Boros colors are very aggressive, but that was a very aggressive start from them. Boo. Did I play optimally? I mean, I think so. But I'm sure there was something in there that could have been done better. I mean, flow state gets us our next land. Or we can Visionary Dance. Visionary Dance is a sorcery. That's interesting. This can actually put something away, like an instant away if I wanted to. So flow state can get 2 more cards. Let's see what the opponent's going to be up to. They're choosing whether to keep or mulligan. Red woodbed. Sweet. Okay. Actually don't know what I want to discard. It's probably Sonar. Missing a land there is actually brutal. I mean, we didn't miss our land draw, but we need to draw a land. We got to keep this truck moving. Period. That's terrible for us. Could have dealt with it. So I think this is where... So I need to deal with this. So that means I'm going to deal with this. Draw my cards. Discard a tapped land. Flow state turned on. Death touch, reach, attack. Alright, so now I can kill that thing. Let's go ahead and... For the love of God. kill this. That's completely fine. One into your hand. I'm 2 away. Yeah, this is fine. Next turn I can do this. Can't block either of these, fun fact. I think we run this out. Yeah. I can make this cost 3 next turn. Loses life. They want it on top. Take my 1. Sky Whale. Guess we do this. Do I want these 3/3s? Or do I guess I want this card draw. Yeah, let's do this. Dawning Archaic. Okay. Wow. Well, you just took care of the board real quick just like that, didn't you? Bum bum bum. I suppose we start here. Playing 2 of my bombs, and they just deal with them seamlessly on their turn. That is rough. And they just kept drawing spells too. What do I want to see? I'll let them do that. Drain for 2. You got it. I think I need to do this. I think this is how I'm gonna win. That's pretty good. That's better than this. Brothers and seems really good in this spot. Don't think I... Let's not play around. Yeah, let's just do this. I don't get it. Oh, drains? I guess that makes sense. Okay. They got a lot of life. I think I just need to do this. Sure. I think the drawing was like more important there. Four, 5. So I got 8, 9 mana available. Pretty sure this and plus Prismari Charm is going to be my best bet. Sky Whale. And we die. Boo! Probably should have just let that resolve. So, yeah. Not great. Looks like they had a removal spell either way. When we finally stabilized, we got there. Alright, well. Doesn't look like... And it's weird because we've lost to two, like... Well, we lost to one aggro deck and another just straight up mid-range deck. Feel like we're in a spot where it feels like we're missing something. We were on the play both of those games we lost to, which is brutal, as we are now on the draw. Boo. I'll play a Sonar. Those spells show up over here. Interesting. I'll go ahead and make my treasure. 5-6 mana on turn 4. Pretty good. Oh, yeah. Here's a missed mana, so fun fact. Start here. Okay. Blue's good. Blue is good. I hate giving them targets for like their spells when they're not doing anything, but like if that's where we're at, then I'm cool with this. Sky Whale. Goo. Oh yeah. Five, 6, can't quite cast that, but that's okay. What does this do? Just deal 2 damage to any target, that's fine. I suppose I do this. I'm just going to do this and start pushing damage. I need to take advantage of the fact that they're behind. Yeah, that card seems pretty great. Nice little follow-up. If they don't affect the board in any real way, I'm going to just Visionary Dance and just start punching their face in. Sure. So what we got? 6 plus 7. Yeah, this is fine. Go ahead and do this. Take 10. Big score. Big score is pretty good. You got me. They didn't want the smoke. We got it on the board, friends. See, I mean, like, our deck can be just really explosive, too. And they missed a mana land drop, and, like, they were just firing off their removal on anything. And then the Sky Whale just being able to stick the board, and then at that point, I'm just where I need to be mana efficiently and just go crazy. His hand's pretty slow, and it needs to draw a land. Let's keep it. We can always dig here. One mana Death Touch. Maybe. Maybe. Alright. Snar's not nothing. I can really just put this down like a bunch of mana. Alright, a bunch of tap tokens. I guess what we do here. I want to draw a land. Vibing and thriving. This person is not in no hurry. There we go. 5 cards. Reveal a land card or a spell with an X. And its mana costs. Put the rest on the bottom. Land's good. Alright, cool. Well, here's a land. Hold up. I think we can do this. 5 mana. I think we put that away. I'll just make my treasure and say go. Okay. Yeah. Let's just keep this hanging out. I mean, we're not being very efficient here, that's for sure. Hmm. I should have, nope. I should have bounced it. I should have did it again. That's just me being an idiot. Breed the cards. Oh, do they have a protection spell too? Oh, that's brutal. Nope, okay. They got their card. Boo. Oh yeah, that's fine. Rampant growth. That's pretty good. Letting them draw those cards is such a beat. Well, that sucks. Go crazy. Wait, what happened? Hmm. Yeah, I'll let you just do your combat trick. I would like to destroy you all. Another giant growth, maybe? That would be a bummer. Fractal. Pretty fine. Yeah, let's... Probably run into a counterspell, but that's okay. Pass. Pass, pass, pass. Gotta eventually figure out what we want to do with the trudge. Another one. Well. Careful study. Draw 2 cards. We need a little bit more stronger things going on. Flow state into whatever. Yeah, they're just decimating me. They're kind of out of cards, but like they have an engine on board. Yeah, it's just not good for the home team. Let's do this. Oh, Jesus criminy. And what? I'm dead? Not all the way, but might as well be. Sure, sure, sure. Alrighty. Don't think there's a single card that gets me out. However, let's take our draw, just in case. If they'd like to pass. Seize. Time behind, Prismari charm. Bounce. Yeah. Okay, you got it. All right. Shall no longer wait on your nonsense. All right. Well, I thought this deck probably was a little bit better than what it kind of drew. I will say, like, splatter technique looks really, really good. There are spots where it's not going to be so great because this set looks like it's doing bigger and badder things. The Dawning Archaic seems fine. Just a big old guy that can you can cast for cheap sometimes. Visionary Dance, it's all right. I see why it is a common, just based off of. But I do like the modality of being able to discard a card, look at the top two cards of your library, put one of them in your hand, the other into the graveyard. I like that better than just like draw a card. I like some different things going on too. The Rapturous Moment with cards like is really, really good in any Opus deck just because like you get the 5 mana bump of especially cards like Spectacular Sky Whale, making this into a 4/7 into another 5 mana spell and making it into a 10/13. Like that's just a really powerful play. Dramatic Critique, would have been a nice card that last game, but however, it's fine. Like I don't think it's nuts, but a destroy something, draw something is really, really good. So Sonar, I do think is a nice glue card to put together. I think the Muse Seeker is fine, but it's just super frail, and I feel like it just gets taken care of a lot, and it'll probably continue to do so. Taking away card drawing engines on board is, a super important thing to do. Stress Drain, pretty good instant as well. But yeah, that being said, we'll try better. We'll get some drafts next. But yeah, if you guys like what we do here, please like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate you guys hanging out, and we'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.